Optimism from Erica returning from our scavenge. Last time, welcome back to this war of mine, everybody. My name is Bear. Gonna be told what we get here at some point, I'm sure. We've been raided as well, unfortunately. Someone tried to rob us. The attackers were very aggressive. We fended them off, but we did use 3 bullets. And we found 2 medication as a result of the scavenging from the hospital, which ended up being a lot more worth it than I had expected. So this is gonna be very, very good. Unfortunately, we've still got a couple of wounded soldiers here. Erica is doing a lot better. She is very hungry, though, so we're going to have to cook up a lot of food today. Unfortunately, we don't have that much food left to cook up. So let's have a look here. First of all, I'm going to send the guys that need some sleep down to rest. Probably going to be Erica and Roman, and she's going to have to eat something today, I'm sure. Don't have enough fuel to do anything just yet, so we're going to create a couple of those right now. Probably going to go ahead and make 4 of them, actually. That's probably more than worthwhile. And then we'll put Erica to sleep down here. I don't think I have enough to make any kind of medication at the moment. I should probably go ahead and throw a couple of fuel into the fire as well. I know it's getting a little bit colder. We want to keep these guys comfortable. Avoiding yet another conditional mishap could be very beneficial to us here. We've made the fuel. We're going to have Bruno cook up a couple of meals at least. Need some more clean water if I'm going to make any more of this stuff. These 2 meals may be what tides us over for the most part here. Erica's the only one that's very hungry, so she's going to be having a meal for sure. And then I think I want to give Emilia something as well. Although, everyone is kind of hungry right now. Let's see. Maybe we should just go ahead and, Well, they're going to rest. Bruno's going to go ahead and have a meal, I think, and he'll be tided over. I'll send Emilia up here, and I think we need to create another filter. I'm not sure whether or not we have one available at the moment. Bruno is completely set, so that's nice. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Really hoping that somebody comes by today. I'd very much like to trade away one of these meds, maybe the herbal meds as well, to be able to get some more food, get some more valuables that way. Oh, speaking of the devil, stuff for exchange, very nice. Alright, so we can actually make a saw blade right now, too. We have a few weapon parts that we could use for that. She's going to be up there making that stuff, so let's send Bruno up here, too. Although, okay, so tell you what, actually, let's make Bruno create a filter, and then we'll send her over this way to talk to the guy at the door. So you're going to do this at the moment, and then we'll go like so. Hopefully, this guy has some good stuff. I'm guessing he's just the regular trader. It sounded like just the regular trader context. There we go. Yeah, have a look at what I brought. Alright, let's see what we got here, buddy. So, not too much food, unfortunately. We've got some canned food that's not really that great. He's got some weapon parts, lots of consumables, some components and wood. We might want to trade for those. Bullets might be pretty valuable to us as well. We're going to start off by offering him some medication because that's exactly what he needs almost every single time. This is not going to be quite the deal we need, though. Maybe give him some herbal meds as well. We might just get all this canned food. What can we do here? Another broken guitar. I don't think I need another broken guitar. I don't know if I traded away my other one, though. I'm not sure if I repaired the first one yet. Giving him alcohol is probably not the greatest idea in the world. Maybe just another herbal medication might work out okay. We get all of this canned food if we trade away these extra meds right now, and that's probably worth it to us because we're more hungry than anything else. Might get a little bit more value if we can get some of this stuff too. We can get 1 clean water out of that, and maybe even a component. No, not quite. This is a good deal though, so we'll go ahead and take this to start off with. And what else can we do here? Canned food will tide us over for a little while. I'd like to keep my shovel, honestly. I think it's worth it to me, but the electrical parts are not that valuable at the moment, so maybe we should trade those away. I could get, well, a bandage would be nice, but we don't necessarily need that. More clean water would be good, another filter. Some bullets are probably pretty necessary at the moment. Let's see if we can get maybe just a few stacks of this stuff. Get a full stack of that, and then maybe some wood as well. We get 1 wood, and that's pretty good for me. I'm still not really using this stuff at all. In fact, let's go ahead and trade away all of these and try to get as much value as we can out of that. So let's just get a few more stacks of wood here. This is pretty useful for me, and then maybe 1 more stack of components that'll get us what we need to get through these next couple of nights. In fact, I might want to take away a couple of stacks of wood and get a couple more bullets here. That might be more worthwhile to me. There we go. We can get 1 more wood away, and this is pretty good. I'll take this. Take that for now. It's a lot of wood that we can use for a lot of different things. And there's not too much else we can really trade away at the moment. Maybe giving him some med ingredients is not a terrible idea. This broken guitar I'm still tempted to explore the possibilities of. Let's duck down here for a second. Let's see if I've managed to repair the guitar at all. Do I have a guitar in my inventory? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I don't think I do, yeah. So let's go ahead and repair this guitar to make it a viable option for increasing in morale. And, oh, wait, we actually have to put this somewhere. That's interesting. Maybe up by the armchair? Actually, we should probably put it somewhere that will get a lot of traffic, or everybody can kind of gather around. Gather around by the fireplace down here, and that'll work. Yeah, I like that idea. Alright, so we're not trading away the guitar. We already traded away the other broken guitar, apparently, so that's alright. Oh, the helmet I'd like to keep. There's not a lot of other things I really want to part ways with at the moment, even though I'd really like to get all of these stacked consumables he's got here. Clean water would be nice as well. The herbs is good to keep with me for the moment, because I do have that herb-making table. Maybe some weapon parts? Med ingredients. I don't know how much value he gets from these. Maybe if I can get, like, a couple stacks of this. This is pretty good. Yeah, 3 stacks of components for 2 med ingredients. That seems like it's worth it to me, so let's go ahead and take that too. And we'll keep them around for pretty much the entire day here while we're dealing with what we want to actually make for the remainder of today's activities. Looks like these guys are still napping. We've got some canned food now, of course, so they'll be able to eat some stuff. In fact, let's go ahead and have Amelia grab this just to tide her over, and then these guys, one of them will have the meal, probably Erica, because she's the very hungry one, and then we'll just feed the canned food to Roman as well. Alright, so there's that taken care of. Let's have a look and see if maybe we can upgrade a couple of these things. I think I have enough components to make that happen. We've got the guitar now as well. Maybe I should listen to the radio too. I want to try this out though. Huh. He's still learning apparently. Alright then. I thought we would maybe have a talented guitar player in the midst. Ooh, boy. I don't know how good that's... or I don't know how well that's affecting our morale around here. Oh, we need the electrical parts for the advanced workshop. Heat lamps for gardens and mixers for herbal workshops. Oh, we need this to make the mixer. Ooh. That would be good. If we can get 3 more wood and those 5 electrical parts back, actually, I might want to consider it. Although we could make the herbal garden as well, we're pretty close to being able to do that. 18 wood would get us there. Don't need another herbal workshop, of course. Trap for small animals would be nice as well. I wonder if I can get 5 parts from this guy. Let's go have a look at that and see what we can trade away for 5 parts. Because getting that going would probably be worth it to me right now. He's still recovering from that. Of course, they're both kind of wounded still at the moment. Oh, Erica doesn't even need to rest anymore. Let's go have her eat food real fast. Alright, for 5 parts, what do we need? I don't even know if he has 5 parts. He doesn't have any parts. Okay, so never mind. But we could get the electrical parts back. Let's see if we can, trade back for these. We need 5 of them. Books, maybe? The books might be good. The moonshine is not quite there. One more med ingredient. How about that? That's not going to quite cut it either. Sugar cubes I don't have any use for. Maybe fertilizer too? No, I'm trying to trade away all this junk that I don't really have too much desire to keep around at the moment. Moonshine is not the greatest thing in the world, although could potentially be used better for a better trade value later on. I could give him a filter, and then maybe I could take back one of these things like a book. Yeah, we might maybe even take back both of these, and then maybe take back a sugar cube as well. No, we gotta cut that in there. Alright, well, I mean, this is okay. We'll make another filter at some point. So what do we need that for? We wanted to make the advanced workshop, right? You just keep on practicing, Bruno. We'll get you somewhere, buddy. In the meantime, I did want to check this out. What in the world? Oh, I accidentally sent her to do that. Okay, so we're not quite there. We need 3 more wood. We can make the advanced workshop. That's probably worth it, honestly. Alright, you don't need bandages. You need to eat, so let's go eat that. 3 more wood. How am I going to get this? Maybe I can just try to trade for all this stuff. Don't need that. If I give him... If I give him a shovel, maybe I should give him a shovel. Because I'm not really using it that much. I don't need all this stuff. Let's see if... Yeah, there we go. Okay, we get full stacks. 8 wood for a shovel. That... I'm going to do that. And then we can make the advanced workshop, which is awesome. Hopefully be able to make the mixer, improve some of these things here too. That would be fantastic. I think that's worth it. I think that's a pretty good use of our time and resources, right? I like it. Nobody's too hungry anymore either. There we go. We're going to make up the advanced workshop right now, which will be excellent. Erica's still hungry. We'll have her eat a canned food. Filling everybody up on food doesn't seem like a terrible idea today, so maybe we'll just do that right now. Roman's still just in recovery mode, and she needs to go rest a little bit as well. Maybe I'll just keep these guys in bed for now. Hopefully the slight wounds will repair themselves at some point. Alright, advanced workshop complete, and that is that's the tip of the iceberg for this thing here, so that's fantastic. There is our mixer, that's what we need, and we need a thermo regulator for something else as well. A heat lamp to upgrade that. Or to upgrade the herbal garden, rather. We don't have any more components, sadly, nor do we have parts, so we might want to stack up on those next time we go out venturing into the unknown. Reinforced door. Once we board up holes and windows in the shelter, we can think of reinforcing the door and installing a simple alarm system. That would be amazing. Oh my god, that would be fantastic. How in the world do we make that happen? Still a lot of stuff we gotta get. Now, let's have a look at our things here. What can we trade away? We don't really have the wherewithal to get rid of any of this stuff at the moment. Kind of low on supplies now that I just spend it all in the advanced workshop, which I think is going to be worth it at the end of the day. I'm going to have a quick look at my herbal station here and see what we actually need to be able to make a couple more bandages or a couple more medications, because getting a few more of those obviously provides us with a ton of trade value. Stay down here. Come on, little lady. What do we need? We need to get ourselves some more components and more herbs. Components and herbs would be ideal here. And what do we need to upgrade this thing? I think we need we need a mixer, some electrical parts. We already have the herbal workshop, of course, and then a whole bunch of components and wood. Alright. So components and wood are still just as useful as ever. At the moment, I think I'm okay to just move forward. May not even have the opportunity to do much else. I'm going to try to listen to the radio real fast before it becomes nighttime, but I might not get the chance. Yep. No luck. Alright, well, Amelia is good to go. She'll sleep in the bed so she's not tired. He is going to stand guard. He's still hungry. We need to feed him a little bit more. Erica to scavenge is probably just fine as well. And then Bruno's just going to sleep in the bed so he doesn't have any problems. So what do we want to do tonight? That is the question. Erica is going to be our scavenger, so we have the opportunity to scavenge around quietly and stealthily, hopefully not be spotted by anybody. The old apartment building has been tempting, but armed individuals are taking refuge here, so it is very dangerous to try to go in through here. The church has been kind of sitting around waiting for me. There's still a place of meetings. The vestry behind the church is devastated and abandoned. Can find some useful materials here. So there are people here, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm going to find too much. I could check it out, though, because it seems like the safest place to go at the moment. The hotel and the small apartment buildings sound pretty dangerous. I haven't done... Oh, the school, right. Yeah, the school, I think I ran into some early trouble with that one. Didn't get anything out of that, unfortunately. But they do have quite a bit of stuff. They are willing to trade, that's right. So I went too far in there and they started getting real mad, so I probably shouldn't go back there anytime soon. Let's go to the church. I think the church will be a safe bet. And of course, Roman has plenty of stuff to keep himself safe. He's got the helmet, the gun, the knife, the bullets. He'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think we need to take much. I would have taken the shovel if we still had it, but we did trade that away for the wood, which I think still was a pretty good idea. Getting that advanced workshop going is probably going to pay due dividends very soon. Alright. We're going to take everything we can get to start off with, just to make sure we don't leave here empty-handed in the worst-case scenario. Always a good bet to get that going straight away. This is not really a bad haul, either. We could certainly go with just getting this stuff as we leave this place. We need a whole bunch more components and wood anyway. Oh, there's... Well, it sounds like there's folks down here taking refuge, which doesn't surprise me. It's probably one of the first places people will go. Alright, more of the same here. We're just going to keep taking these fat stacks. And we'll drop it as we go across things that appear to be a bit more valuable. At the moment, though, we do have a good amount of stuff. We've already got 24 components and 8 wood, so I'd be happy just taking this out of here and leaving. We'll see what happens, though. We have been robbed recently, so we have little left. Oh, that makes me sad. I'm kind of just scavenging around, taking what I can get here, buddy. You got anything else of value to say to me? My flock sleeps beneath the church. Please do not disturb them. So he doesn't want me going downstairs, but it doesn't really look like there's anywhere else I can go at the moment. Oh, he wants to trade, though. And unfortunately, I don't have that much that he could really find valuable. He's got a lot of pretty good stuff, though. Let's see. Bandages would be nice, of course. Getting these herbs. What does he need? Can I trade away, like, all that for an herb? That's a deal. 2 herbs for 8 wood. I mean, I can just do that over and over, actually. I can go get the wood from the stacks that are behind us, and then I can just trade for that. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's really easy, actually. Alright, let's go do that again. Maybe even find more wood somewhere else in this area. I'm really glad he takes that trade. That helps me out quite a bit. Alright, come on, let's go a little bit faster here. No need to dilly-dally. You're slightly wounded, but I believe in you, Erica. You can make this work. Alright, so there's 5 more wood. It's not quite enough for what we need to do here, but we might be able to get 1 more herb out of this. Maybe even trade for a few other things. No, don't get some air. You need to trade with me right now. Okay, let's do that, and I think I can get 1 herb for this, which is probably enough. Maybe trade 1 more away here. I won't get the 2nd herb, but maybe I can get something else of a little bit lesser value to him. It says we can have this for almost nothing, but that's not quite it. Bullet would be great. Quite common, you can have it for nothing. Okay, so we're pretty much at the exact level of what we can get here. So this is a deal. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get another herb from him. He says he's going to get some air. I don't know if he's going to leave this area. Because I'd like to be able to get a little bit more wood here and trade away with him again. You can always drop a bunch more components and then just trade away wood that he finds valuable, apparently. Can I go down here? I don't know if he's going to get pissed off by the fact that I went down into the basement. I'm guessing it's a possibility. Let's just scavenge through here real quickly. We'd really very much like to trade with him again. Only trash and dirt. Yeah, I'm guessing he's not going to be a fan of this. Let's see if he says anything. No, it's calm. Okay, so he seems like he's okay with this. This area needs a saw blade and a shovel. Here lies Roxy, the best. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Don't tug at my heartstrings like that. You know I'm vulnerable. You jerk. Okay, it looks like I can get over to this area without too many issues. I hope this isn't... Oh, it's not... Okay. Can I get up here? I can get up here. I hope I can get through this door. That'd be nice. I don't think there's anybody around this area. Ooh, I do have to scavenge through this. Okay, I think we'll be okay. We still got a lot of time left in the night. So hopefully this will prove valuable enough to me. Oh, this is a scavenging area. I thought that was some rubble. No, this is some rubble. Okay, hold on. Let's go through all these other things first. I'll probably open up this door and see if there's anything actually worthwhile inside of this area. I'm really just hoping to find more wood so I can trade away for herbs. Jeez, wow, this is bad. Not a lot of positive results so far. Ooh, we can actually go down here, too. This may be a roundabout way of getting through the saw blade room, but I don't know if those two connect. We'll have to take a look here. I think it's worth it to take the boards off this door, because obviously it's going to help us to get back to this area faster in the future. There is rubble here. I think it's probably worth it to try to dig through this, because that saves us the effort of using the saw blade to get through that way. I could also go for this door. In fact, let's go for this door first. Because I want to try to get as much value out of this as I possibly can, and trading away a couple times. Ooh, there's a file cabinet behind this rubble. And it looks like there's probably going to be a lot more value going this way, too. Although, if I go... You know what? I might not even have to dig through this rubble. Hang on, let's run up here. Because I might just be able to drop down from a hole in the floor over this way. Let's go see if that's a possibility. We'll go like this. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot easier. Okay, so that was going to be a total waste of time if I continued pursuing that. I'm glad I thought better of it. Tobacco, electrical parts, this is all pretty well and good. Let's go ahead and drop some components here. And grab a couple of these things. Seems worthwhile to me. And then I think the parts are probably good as well. Components we still need, but I think I'd prefer to get the stuff that's more valuable. Let's go through this way. Still plenty of things to get here. It doesn't look like I'm angering anybody by going this way either. Ooh, okay. You know, I'm going to have to be really selective about the rubble that I choose to dig through, so let's just go through the other areas here first. I'm going to open up this door, see if it goes through. Might be locked. Nope, okay, good. Definitely want to check out things that... Oh, snap, I should probably be a little bit more cautious here. It sounds like there's somebody right there. Not sure if it's a person. It might be a rat or something. Nothing but useless garbage. Oh, yeah, there is a person up there. Okay. Is there another pile to scavenge through here? Not quite. Okay. There is somebody here. I don't know if they're going to take issue with me being in this area. Ooh, there's a couple more piles. Again, just finding wood here would be enough. Enough, I can't be such a crybaby. What's going on up here? Wonder if I should actually investigate it. Because it doesn't sound like they're going to hurt me. Ooh, coffee, more tobacco, more electrical parts, and normal parts. Okay. That'll do. You know what? Oh, that stairway apparently is blocked off. Not a ton of time left here today. Disgusting creatures. I don't know what she's going on about. That's an exit. Okay, so maybe I should go ahead and try to take an opportunity here to dig through this rubble, because this might be worth it. This looks like the pile here might be of particular value. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time, though. I'll probably have to come back here with a shovel at some point. Yeah, I'm going to need a shovel. Not going to quite get through it. I wonder if this progress carries over if we leave this area. I imagine it probably will, especially if we have a visual effect like that. That's got to mean something good's happening, right? Oh, goodness. What the hell? What is going on here? Why is he running? Alright, we're going to get out of here. I'm not really sure what was going on with him. Alright, that'll work. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. And I'm satisfied with it. Thanks for watching this episode of This War of Mine, everybody. Appreciate the support. Leave a like if you enjoyed the series. My name's Bear, and I'll see you next time for Day 18.